Greetings everybody, Quintessence42, your lone archiver here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the current issues with fighting bots with our current arsenal of anti-tank weapons. Which is to say, the Recoilless Rifle is too good, and while the other ones still have their place, the issue is the Recoilless Rifle is just too good. Starting the background here, you're just going to see a quick blitz mission where we just immediately drop on the, what's it called, Stronghold? A fortress, Tom Fortress, it says there right in the top right side. I should have been able to work that out. Anyway, my rant will get interrupted a couple times with in-game me actually saying something of note if I find it relevant enough to leave in the video, so there will be a couple of cuts. Oh, they got me. Stop going for the generators, or the laser. Laser is cursed. You got laser cursed? Because it went for the gunships? Not the gunships, the dropships. I'm not... Jeez, I got launched by that despite being behind cover. But that's not what we're focusing on. I'm going to be using Quasar and jetpack, which is the big thing that you get out of being able to use the jetpack, of not having a backpack with the recoilless rifle, with the Quasar. You also could technically use the jetpack with the, you know, Commandos or EATs, but really those two anti-tank weapons are more themed around I don't want my main support weapon to be an anti-tank, it's just we still need some form of anti-tank, so you take it along for that. Which is understandable, that's kind of what they're designed for. The big issue that we needed to talk about is going to be in the second half of this video, and that is the spear. Feel free to shoot one of those fabricators in front of you, if you can, and then I'll drop on the other. We'll drop on the other, and let's get the heck out of here. The spear is great for bugs, because it can still one-shot chargers, it can one-shot impalers, and of course it can one-shot Bile Titans. But the issue is you have to hit a Bile Titan in the head, which means you have to wait for the Bile Titan to turn towards you to actually shoot. And sometimes that thing just isn't going to turn towards you, it's focused on your teammates. Which is fine in some aspects, but not fine in other aspects. Because when something is trying to kill your teammates and you are the dedicated anti-tank, you want to have the ability to be able to kill that thing. And if you have the recoilless rifle, you can just aim near the front of the Bile Titan in the direction it's heading, and you can hopefully hit it in the head. And if you can't hit it in the head, well, what you can do is you can just shoot it, and then it exposes flesh, and then you just shoot that part again, and it's dead. With the spear, you don't get that ability. Now let's talk about what you get out of being able to use the Quasar Cannon. The Quasar Cannon doesn't have a backpack slot like the recoilless rifle or the spear does. Just lets you run the jetpack, or if you're more interested in something like a guard dog to keep things off your back because you don't have a support weapon that's good for dealing with general chaff units, that can be great as well. It just can't kill turrets. Well, it can, but doesn't kill them in one shot. So you have to sit there, charge up a full shot of the Quasar, shoot at a turret, and then you still have to find some other way to do 100 damage to it. Because the Quasar does 2,000 damage, and the turret has 2,100 health. This is where the EAT kind of has a little bit of an advantage, and also even the Commando has a little bit of advantage over the Quasar, because you can just throw down your EAT and then use both rockets on one turret, which still isn't efficient, but hey, at least you can kill it without having to wait like 15 seconds and then charge up another shot, which by then the turret has shot at you like 2 or 3 times, so ouch. Good luck keeping it distracted for that long. You can, however, still shoot them off of when they're aiming at a teammate, but that requires spreading out and communication, which is not something you're going to be able to consistently do in, for example, random lobbies, which seem to be getting less popular as of late, because when I've been queuing for quick play, I've been having a harder time getting a lobby. It used to be about like 30 seconds or so for me to get a lobby, even with the lower player count numbers, but now it's like it takes 3 minutes sometimes. That might just be the fact that nobody wants to play tier 10 bots. It's probably the fact that nobody wants to play tier 10 bots. Let's just be honest. That's not something that many people find enjoyable, and that's fine. They don't deserve to be ridiculed for that or anything. The big thing about this AT problem is factory striders, though. There's also, to a lesser extent, drop ships, but we'll get into that later. The problem with the factory striders is you kind of have to hit them in the same spot consistently to kill them, unless you can hit them directly in the eye plate. And because of that, a lot of people tend to struggle with these things because there isn't a good, consistent way to hit something in the same spot over and over again unless it's been aggroed on you the whole time. And if it's aggroed on you, well, then you've got the minis. And the minis can be great for somebody else to take out for you, and then you can just shoot it with the Recoilless Rifle, or if you can get a shot off at the eye quick enough, you can just shoot it with the Recoilless Rifle in the eye. But with the Quasar or the Spear, you can't directly lock onto the eye. In fact, sometimes you have the problem with the Spear of you trying to lock onto the top turret, and while that can be important to take out, a lot of the time you just want to focus on getting closer to the target and get under it. So, yeah. That's the main issues summarized. But I don't like just giving you the summary. I also like to talk details for a little bit. So as I mentioned earlier, turrets have 2,100 HP. The EATs and the Quasar deal 2,000 damage. Commandos deal 1,100 damage with about 150 splash damage. The splash damage, however, is only medium armor. This does mean it can one-shot impalers when they expose their forehead plate, but it still, in the bot front, ends up having to two-shot most things unless you can directly hit certain weak spots. You know, kind of similar to the AT, and you just have double the shots, and I've talked about that discussion before. I'm going to go laser the Hulk base where you are far away from it, and then I will either join you at the radar or continue pushing it. It is not a Hulk base. Feel free to call in supplies wherever. The big thing is the Spear, though. The Spear only has 800 damage over the Recoilless Rifle, and the Recoilless Rifle has 1,200 damage over the Quasar or the EAT. Now, that might not necessarily sound a problem. It's 4,000 damage. That's a lot. It can take out basically anything. Problem is the Spear has a lot more limited ammo economy than than the Recoilless. You basically need to rely on some other form of ammo management, like a teammate with a second copy of your backpack, or a teammate who has a supply pack, or you just have to be very supply hungry with the Spear. It's just not a good time. It's just not great for your teammates to have to deal with that, because they're the ones who have to deal with the comeuppance of you eating up 2 supply things to use the Spear. And you can't even justify using it in less player count play, where you don't have to worry about sharing supplies between as many as people, because then the issue becomes, well, if you have that few player count, you're gonna have a hard time justifying running a Spear because you don't need somebody dedicated with that kind of anti-tank fire support. It's just not a good time. The question is, how do we make this a better and more fun time to have to use this weapon? One of the key things you might think about changing is, oh, the damage, or the ammo economy. I don't think necessarily we need to go as far as completely changing any of those aspects of the Spear. I think the Spear could just do very well with some programmable ammo. Not even the kind of programmable ammo that really just changes how it can shoot, or gives it more variety. Because at the end of the day, it is your guaranteed anti-tank weapon specialist. It is designed to blow up big things. I think what it should be done about it is to give it a mode where you don't have the fire and forget mode. Something that might even be a little bit more like the Commando's laser guidance. That way, when you're dealing with things at closer ranges and the Spear goes up and then comes back down to try and hit the target, you don't have those cases where it misses because you can just shoot for the target dead on and aim with the laser. I think this would still give it the worthwhile expenditure of you get less rockets than you do with the Recoilless Rifle, but you can still aim for those key weak spots on things like Bile Titans, or Factory Striders, or even dropships, which I forgot to mention. I said I was going to mention, but I never got back around to it. Dropships can be shot down if you shoot down the main area of them. I think it's called a fuselage? I'll pull up the wiki thing, you'll be able to read what it's called here. Rather than shooting down the thrusters, if you shoot down the main thing, it splits into pieces, and anything that it is not yet dropped out of the dropship falls away with it. This is great because you can kill lots of things with just a single anti-tank shot, something you normally don't have the opportunity to do. I just think I saw Fuse get online, so we might be jump scared by a Fuse soon here. I didn't have the availability to read what game he was playing. But oh, that is not who I was expecting to join us. Heyo.
Hey, buddy.
We're doing an extract and a blitz right now.
Oh, so I just wait then.
If you want, you can wait. It's gonna be like a 50 seconds without Super Destroyer to support, so.
Oh, I'm just gonna come down anyway to say hello.
However, the Quasar and the EAT don't have enough damage to one-shot this, and because you probably will have to communicate to shoot the same thing, which can be difficult in the frantic situation of things rapidly dropping in on you, it isn't the best. The Spear's issue with this is slightly different. It's the fact that it has such a slow velocity with its rocket, and you can sometimes lock onto things on the underbelly instead, that you can't consistently kill these things and end up wasting a shot on something like a Rocket Walker or a Hulk on the underside. Hello, Fuse. Welcome to the party as well. We're extracting currently. You have about a minute to drop in, and then the Super Destroyer will leave. God damn it, the time for a revolver to aim cost me being able to get that guy.
I'm coming. Let's grab the first stratagems I saw.
Well, you're gonna be unable to call them in 30 seconds anyway, so that seems logical to me.
That's fine.
We've got a factory strider, be careful.
Yeah.
Throwing a 500 kg at it.
Coming in.
It's down. Good work.
The clown is down.
Rather than shooting for the main target directly itself. By having this laser guidance system, you still have the issue of you have to shoot it down by guiding it with the laser, but you don't have the annoying lock-on situation, which still gives it so that way it's not overpowering the recoilless rifle in every single aspect of what you would like to do with it. Which is the end goal here. It's not the fact that I think the Spear needs to be the best weapon in the game or anything. It's the fact that as compared to the other anti-tank options we have, the recoilless rifle does everything, so the other ones need to be given a little more opportunity to shine with what things they are uniquely good at. The things that don't have a backpack have the advantage of not having a backpack that's attached to it, giving you more flexibility. But the Spear doesn't have that, so it needs to have something else other than just 800 more damage and an auto lock-on feature that doesn't even work for you half the time. That ends my discussion and viewpoints about what I would wish would have done with the Spear. We're now going to play a full mission with it and these four. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. I'm trying to get a good mix of making short discussion videos while still doing the type of video I like to make, which is just showing off entire long-form missions, by having the start of a video be focused on the discussion, and then transitioning into a long-term video for those who are sticking around to see long-form Helldivers content and entire mission clears. I saw a video today of somebody doing like a full T-10 airbase mission in like 3 minutes and 47 seconds.
How?
They essentially all dropped in. They all immediately broke off into 4 like different directions, just from the center of the map. Blew up everything and brought expert extraction pilots, so they got out in like a 1 minute and 40-second extract.
Oh man, that's just efficient.
Note that because these are dedicated speedrunners, that they take time to, like, do the same mission, because if you essentially alt F4 and then redo the mission, of course, like, is the same exact map generation, so you can learn a map generation to do it really, really quickly. So it's not like it was just some random seed. It was like they specifically picked a good mission with a good layout for exactly what they wanted to do, and they knew where every single objective was already. So not the kind of realistic levels of fast, but like fastest possible, assuming throwing realism out the window. Like, the snow isn't that deep on the soft, so the enhanced muscle for just motoring through the snow isn't as necessary.
Yeah, it's a tundra planet, not a snow or ice planet. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Fuse.
What do I bring? Will I bring just this? I guess.
Fuse, for future reference, if you ever need a commando and you're out of, like, your EAT, your own, like, free commando for the moment, just let me or Box know and we'll drop you one if we're nearby.
Fair enough.
I mean, hmm.
Well, I see you running
like
the
when you-
disposable,
we're
so...
gonna
Adding
try
stratagem.
this.
Well, I see you running disposable and no, like, proper support weapons, so I was just like, I don't know. I might also end up using my own just because spear limited ammo.
Yep.
Here we go.
Hey, cardboard, can you drop me a launcher?
Let them brawl. Let them face the insurmountable might of their hell divers.
Nice work, guys.
Sending down support weapon.
Thank you.
As we start this mission off, we see one of the examples of what Spear does best in its niche, which is command bunkers. It usually will only take one rocket to take out a command bunker, but sometimes you'll lock onto some other part of it and take two to hit the main body a second time.
Alright, laser dog in the air.
Cool.
If it starts shooting you, just let me know. That's another one.
Right.
Thank you.
Let's bring down the Commando just taking it.
I'm gonna start working on this next base.
I'm following Fuse.
Let's just...
Hey, Archiver, do you want to toss a 120 at this base while we have good cover from it?
This isn't the best base for me to 120. I'd probably just rather walking barrage this one from the looks of it.
Oh, you have a walker. That's right. Go ahead.
Let's just cancel that.
Do it.
Yeah, because it's the one just in a nice little line, so I can just walk and barrage it in that line.
Yep, go ahead.
I'll throw this.
Using orbital.
There you go.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Alright, there's the detector.
Reloading.
No, I won't do.
A patrol from behind has noticed us. Be careful of, like, incoming rockets from B2s.
Have a taste. Jackie location. Never mind.
Same thing. Here, have that.
Team reload
Calling
required.
down a support weapon.
Calling down a support weapon.
I think I got it.
What is? Mark, cancel that.
Can't see a damn thing.
Heavy. No. Close.
Bring us.
Whoa.
Outpost cleared. Reinforcing.
Oh, he's still there. Sure.
Heavy. North. 50 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Right, I'm gonna fire the laser, guys. Be careful.
Orbital inbound.
detector tower has noticed us.
I'm moving forward. Managed to find a railgun to help out with the job.
Well, it just dropped shit on me from, like, both sides of me. There was a Hulk in front of me, an Annihilator tank behind me, and then it dropped fucking
I'm
boys
pulling you
directly
in
on
close
top
to
of me.
the detector.
Cool, just drop me as close as you can to it. I'll then just immediately precision strike it.
Must approve. Outpost destroyed. Dropship.
I didn't get dropped by Fuse. Okay.
Oh, someone else called you in. I'm sorry.
Yep, no problem.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
We are swarming here, boys.
Yes, that's usually what detector towers do when you get noticed at by them.
Yeah, we have run away, run away. Too many of them.
I'm already by the first detector. Hold on.
Incoming.
There's a second one?
Fuck! Well, that's my fault.
I don't think the hell bomb was your fault.
No, I died because I stepped in gas.
Oh, okay.
Requesting fortification.
I thought you died to the hell bomb. You died like the exact second it went off.
Dropping a pin. East. Bar. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Sending down support weapon.
God damn it.
North.
Moment.
50 meters.
Whoa.
There you are.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting air support.
That's done. Oh, okay. That didn't.
Requesting orbital
That's
strike.
done.
You will never destroy our...
Probably could have just commanded that, but I didn't want to waste a fucking commando on just that little thing.
Found something.
Get back. This thing's gonna shred us in a minute.
Rare sample acquired.
Its head and its side are fucked up.
Northeast. 100
There you
meters.
go.
Log fabricator. Northeast. 50.
Bots. North. Close.
Requesting air support.
Objective critical
Hey, look!
strategy.
Commando, give me that.
Oh?
Calling in orbital strike. Reinforcing.
Some good shit.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Heavy.
Calling in orbital strike.
And hope. Coming away, boys. They're all coming here. I got an eagle strike. Let's fire
Sending
that.
in an eagle.
Oh no. I'm about to die.
Heavy. North. Close. Bag's empty.
Oh shit! Where did he come from?
Requesting air
Just a
support.
burning fucking wreck, I guess.
Reinforcements.
Calling down a support weapon.
Come on, cardboard. What was that? It's alright. It's fine. I want to fall right where you put me. Right on my old corpse. Get my things.
What injury? Northeast. 100
You're
meters.
telling me 4 commando shots in the walking barrage did not take care of that thing? There we go.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa.
Automaton
Let's see
out.
what
I'm getting
good.
good with the crossbow.
Tagging map.
Ow.
200 meters.
Don't shoot me.
Okay, I'm heading east.
I'll come with you.
I'm coming.
Just run away, they're just chasing us.
Warning. You are
Okay, so the thing fuse marked is another artillery base, it looks like.
See what I can do about it.
Tagging. Never mind.
Ow.
Cancel that.
I can't see any of them from here.
Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery. Jackpack inbound.
I got a 500 for him. $500 kilograms of fuck you.
Eagle. Warning, you are in range of enemy artillery.
Skadoosh.
Nice.
Dropships.
Alright, dropships. Time to fuck off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a laser.
Heavy.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a large problem. It's more problem than I have solution at the moment.
I have a spear there. That
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
Marking location. Never mind. Bye. Northeast.
Fuck! I gaggled fucking by Striders. It's my fault.
I don't think it's your fault that those things are horribly balanced.
No, I walked into it. I saw them and I walked towards them instead of giving them respect.
Oh. I'm going for the factory strider in the back. Or I will get flinched into hitting the fucking rock. Let's go!
Let's go.
Fuse?
Yeah, working on it.
No, I'm stuck. That flew right over my head.
Okay, apparently the spear only wants to lock onto the top gun, so I guess I'm shooting that out, and then I'll start shooting it in the face. Come on.
Probably. This is it.
Reload.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Can you oh yeah, I was about to say, could you shoot out the machine guns?
I was
Like,
doing
well,
working.
I was more talking about the person with the AMR.
Mm.
Here's another commando. Oh, you still have that one as well.
Okay.
Come on.
Reloading.
Oh, good, I got something.
Oh, the homecoming guy. Not happy.
You have ignited the
This
torch.
folk is not happy.
Extraction awaits.
Yes, guard dog, do your job.
Got broken leg. Not working.
Bye. Southwest.
Let's get the cover behind this rock from all these things.
Good. Bot fabricator. North. 200 meters. Tagging location. Cancel that.
You supply me?
Okay, boys.
I climbed up over, yeah, by these.
Going down a support weapon.
Bot fabricator. North.
Okay.
200 meters.
I'm just gonna have to take whatever it can give me for walk-ons.
Team reload required. Throwing supply packet. Bot. Northeast.
Whoa! Find us, guys.
Reloading.
Requesting air support. Heavy. South.
Can you stop impacting me? Oh, hello there.
They got a commando?
Whoever shield that was, thank you very much. That helped. Just stay.
Throw it outside, that's fine. Well, my fault. Took my eyes off him for too long.
Tagging location. North.
I'm coming!
Alright, I'm throwing a walk and brush at the remnants of this base, because I'm pretty sure most of the fabricators are near the center row.
Right, I'm almost dead, so I'm running away.
Tagging location. Never mind. Spot. North.
Box, southeast. 50 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Box fabricator. North.
Ow.
100 meters. Reloading. Orbital inbound.
I'm walking on sunshine.
Administering meds.
Burn, baby, burn. Flames are getting higher.
Let him cook.
Helldivers never die.
Alright, oh my god,
Calling
this
in
is it.
orbital strike. Requesting advanced weaponry.
You serious can kill him?
Das Oberkommando.
Then literally like Hellbolt was right next to him, but no.
Okay, for some reason this factory strider is only deciding to shoot one shot at a time rather than the normal 3 bursts now. I'm not complaining, I'm just confused.
Objective nearby. Requesting sentry.
Reloading.
Hey, where is the... Okay, that works.
Need a team reload. Requesting air support.
With that, there's only 2 fabricators left at this base, and 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the mission. However, very soon after this, I end up crashing. So with that, I have to leave you guys here. I hope this expressed what my issues with this spear are in its current state, and not the fact that it's unserviceable at the weapon, just as the fact that it just isn't
So I'm just gonna buy it on it.
in the best state, and it can be
Nice.
very frustrating to use. If you like this content, please give this video a like. If you have any feedback or comments for me, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you'd like to see more Helldivers 2 content like this, please subscribe. I have been Quintessence42, your lone archiver. I hope to see you tomorrow. Arrivederci. Okay. I heard the sound of a fucking rocket sentry hitting something, and then all of a sudden I crashed.